What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new episode of Assembling Arsenal. Today we have a bunch of games. We're trying to recover from all the disconnections we had the other day. But firstly, as you can see on the screen there, we've actually done four little trades there. Got some good players for some really good deals. I've actually managed to take our cash up from 50k to 73k. I'm like that Felipe one at the end I made I think 12k on. Like I got an amazing deal on him. So we're doing really well, and I'm also doing a load of trading after this episode as well that I've been doing whilst I've been editing. So we're really going to be cracking through a load of trading for the next few episodes and making about 20k an episode, which is good, but I want to be kind of getting a bit more. But before we properly get stuck into it, what I do want to say is if you guys want a fast and reliable coin service, check out utcointraders.com. There's a link to them down below. As you would have seen, if you haven't already watched the last episode, the last two of the three last games I played, I lost due to disconnections, and then I won the one in between. So, despite BT trolling me, I think it now means that we have to win every remaining game, which I think is 6 games in this division for us to have a chance, maybe 5 games or something like that, for us to have a chance to win the title. And that didn't happen. We stupidly lost this game 1-0, and that now meant that we couldn't win the title. The chance for that had gone. That now means that our run of 6, I believe, or 7 Division 1 wins in a row rather has gone. We haven't won the division this time, which is a big disappointment, but I guess we can blame BT for giving us those 2 disconnections, which really could have been the big difference. But after losing that first game 1-0, it was a very quick game, not a lot happened, but we go into our next one against this guy who had a really weird team, to be honest. It was 4-4-1-1, and everything looked normal other than the fact he had David Luiz at centre-back getting no chemistry, and Marcel Schmelzer at right-back getting, like, no chemistry as well, because he's a left-back, which seemed really odd to me. But we took the lead, went 1-0 up, and Gibbs then went really close there to making it 2. We had so many chances like that. I didn't include them all in, but it just seemed to be the case that no matter how many chances we were getting, it seemed really difficult to score after that first one. And this guy hadn't had a single shot in the first half, and then almost instantly after the kickoff, he managed to get a goal. I don't get how he did it. He couldn't even muster up a shot, let alone a goal in the first half, and then easily like that, somehow he manages to get it in the back of the net. It was really, really odd, the fact that it was basically impossible to score, and then he scored with ease. But shortly after that, in the 52nd minute, Wilshere went on a bit of a surging run through the middle and ended up playing it over the top to Lucas Podolski, who dinked it over the head of the goalie with a header. And that seemed to be a very recurring way of scoring goals in this episode, with that little dink header. But next up, we come close to extending our lead here as Giroud eventually threads through Lucas Podolski, who has a fantastic run here, rounds the goalkeeper with his touch, but misses the open goal and ends up hitting the post. And I was starting to panic, thinking that that would end up haunting me, because this happened. And like I said, guys, I had so many chances and just didn't take them. And I wasn't even looking at the screen as this goal happened. And I looked back and watched the replays and couldn't believe the goal he just scored. He played it short to him from the free kick, and just belted it into the back of the net. An unbelievable goal there. And it got to about the 85th minute, I realised that I was actually drawing with this guy, who was not good at all. So I was like, right, ultra attacking, and we managed to nick ourselves a 90th minute goal. I don't know how that game was so close, because in all honesty, that guy was shocking, and I dominated him. So it was nice to actually get the win in the end, and that meant just one more win would secure Division 1, get us all the coins that we'd get for just like staying in it, and then we can just move on to next season, as I guess it doesn't really matter now because we're stuck here anyway. So the quicker we can get on to next division season, the better it'll be. But we go into our last game of the episode against a 4-3-3 Premier League team with some very good players in it indeed. Nani obviously great on the left wing, Cisse is very good up top as well, and some other really good players. But it didn't take him long for him to actually use those great players to give himself a lead. Almost instantly after kick-off, a few passes, managed to make himself a ton of space here out wide, and I was frustrated. I was having a stressful evening as it is, and I went 1-0 down here, and I was mad. I'm not going to lie, and I just decided I was going to destroy this guy. He annoyed me so much. I ended up just going straight down the other end. Ramsey here, doing some skills, went for a shot. Don't quite get how I got a penalty there, but I got a penalty, and, well, I need to stop going down the middle with these penalties, because I think that's the 3rd time in 2 episodes that's happened, and I completely wasted it. But shortly after, we got ourselves a free kick, which Podolski managed to avenge himself, I guess, and get the goal from the free kick with, better than his penalty there. And That then made it 1-1, and that was the equaliser. And on the 44th minute, we picked up the ball with Podolski and just absolutely outpaced his defence. I didn't even care anymore. Some of the power of the shots I was pulling off were just so hard. That one wasn't particularly hard, but some of them I don't quite get how his goalie was getting them. Like, Giroud and Podolski were just pulling off some ridiculously powerful shots. I haven't quite seen some of the ones as powerful as they were doing. It was crazy. But Giroud here, a nice weaving run straight through the defence and absolutely just belts that one home. No chance for the goalie getting that one, despite managing to save some other ones. But that made it 3-1 as we went in at half time. We had a massive comfortable lead now, and it was looking good. But we get into the second half, and we actually managed to extend our lead even more. Here's Giroud picking up the ball easily. Like, Giroud's dribbling around players just seems to be so good. I don't quite get why, but in the end he played in Chamberlain, who pulled off a fantastic looping run and absolutely belted that one into the top corner of the net, and that made it 4-1. And it was looking nice and comfortable now. But then my defence was just all over the place here. He ended up being 5-on-2 basically. And he managed to get through easily and tap that one away. And I thought, oh, it's fine. It's still 4-2. We've still got plenty of space. And he didn't seem to be playing that well. And then this happened. And it just ridiculous. I cleared the ball against my own goalie and it went in my own net. So I'm not going to lie, I was mad at this point. But luckily, that was their final chance of the game, and it ended 4-3, and that meant we got the win, and we stayed in the division as expected. With 2 games left, imagine if we'd had those 2 extra ones from the disconnections. We basically would have had the opportunity to get 9 out of 12 points and probably would have won the division. But that then meant we're going into our next season now. As you can see in the top right hand corner, we still have a good amount of coins. We've got about 80k. By the next episode, I'm hoping to be 100k, and hopefully that'll be awesome. But anyway, that is the end of this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.